right, let's hop on into the River City Current shark-free waters. And we have to give a shout out to our sister Nikki Kimbleton on the morning show at Channel 4 here. She actually did a little forecast or toss over to Richard Nunn this morning using Duran Duran little song names. And Duran Duran themselves actually posted this on their Facebook page this morning. Here's what she did.
I know it's a reflex reaction to ask you if it's going to rain, but I'm hungry like the wolf to know if I can reach up for the sunshine and our weather's going to be like Rio.
You might have thought you were going to a Duran Duran concert or something.
Whatever gives you that idea?
Well done. She was so excited when she popped on Facebook and saw this.
Yeah. She jumped into our office. She's like, I feel like a 14-year-old little girl. Look at me. Look at me.
Awesome.
Yay!
So she has officially arrived.
She's made never mind all of those award-winning newscasts. This is a big deal, especially when it's like a throwback artist, somebody that you can actually think back, like, I'd like to go back and tell my high school self.
Yeah.
One day they're going to be posting about me
Now,
on their page.
maybe for like Elizabeth's sake, who is Duran Duran?
Oh my.
Right. All right, so what could be more exciting about Duran Duran? Shark Week, right? Shark Week just released their reel, their little like trailer of what to expect and the date. So let's take a look at some of this. It is absolutely amazing. The dates are June 26th to July 3rd, and there's a lot to see in it. So I don't know about you guys, but I love Shark Week.
Absolutely.
Like that whole week, I'm glued to the TV.
It's so exciting. Each year there's something different.
Yeah.
I love it.
It somehow always corresponds with when my kids are signed up for surf camp. Like, it has never failed every single year. You have all these weeks you can choose from for surf camp, and we always used to choose Shark Week. I don't know why it was, but anyway.
And in one of the episodes they're talking about, their crew was surrounded by tiger sharks. And you've actually had a little bit of an experience with tiger sharks.
I did. I was out with the O-Search crew on Monday, and we got to experience them capturing, tagging, testing, and then releasing a 10 to 11 foot tiger shark right off near the coast of Fernandina Beach. It was the most exciting thing.
Are we going to see that today?
I'm going to have more for you coming up a little bit later.
And then here right now is some of the footage of the little trailer that they released of what to expect from Shark Week. And it looks like a lot of fun. And look at little, they nod their head to some mermaids, so we might see some mermaids in Shark Week.
This is just like their super promo that every year they get. Because they know
It works. Being campy works for Shark Week.
And
Shark Week starts Sunday, June 26th. It's all shark.
There are a lot of educational programs that are based on researching sharks, and there are a lot of medical breakthroughs that are based on the things we find out from sharks, and they're endangered in some
right.
Yeah.
And Shark Week, too, I don't know if you guys know this, but it's almost 30 years old. That's how long it's been running. I didn't know it was around that long, but
And it gets more and more popular each year.
Yeah, they do a good job with it. Now, if that's not enough, you need another dose of sharks. You could actually win a trip to spend the night and sleep with the sharks at a Paris aquarium. It's absolutely amazing. You have to write an essay, and they're going to take 3 couples to do that. And
what do you even mean? Like,
so basically, it's a little room that's submerged to the bottom. Obviously, there's air, there's little beds, and the sharks could swim around. There's like 35 of them.
Huh.
And you get to spend the night.
So it's kind of like an aquarium?
Yeah, it's almost like a little
there?
hotel room in the middle of a big aquarium in Paris.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
That right there is really, really cool. All right, so if you know anybody who is trying to quit smoking, this is something that you can share with them. It seems that research shows that 40% of people who actually tried to use social media and groups, particularly Twitter, were more successful at staying off the cigarette for 60 days or more. And this actually started with one group making a campaign to do this, to quit smoking. It was the Tweet to Quit. But the research, what they really think they're finding is that it's the support. You know, you've got this group of people, but they would send automated messages to the folks, like reminding them that they should be doing other things instead of picking up that cigarette, and then just being able to kind of, I guess, go back and have this sounding board.
Yeah.
Because, you know, people, when they go to quit smoking, it seems like it never jives with when their friends want to quit. So this is nice, because even if you don't personally have anybody in your circle at work or in your family that's trying to quit smoking, if you go to this
the Twitter outlet, yeah, you could find people from all over. So that makes a lot of sense. I heard it was like a 40 success rate to do that, which is huge. And that's for like a 60-day period. And I'm not sure of the exact numbers, but I think once you get to a certain amount of months, then it's officially out of your system and you're good to go. Because a lot of people relapse in the first like 30 or 45.
Yeah.
So that's pretty powerful. But I think you're right, though. You have all these numbers then. Because locally, you might only have a handful of people, maybe relatives. But globally, really, because Twitter breaks all boundaries.
I think it's great too, because there might be a lot of people who maybe feel peer pressure from their closest people, maybe their family or their friends, and might not feel as comfortable sharing things with them.
That's a good point too.
So maybe having people that they're not directly connected with will make them feel more confident.
Right. So now you're going to be addicted to Twitter then, right? Yeah. So you put down the cigarettes. Now you're always on your phone tweeting.
The thing, though, I think that puts people off is if you say support group, because that sounds so like, you know, the cliche, like sitting around drinking coffee in a little room. And, you know, but support groups, even online, kind of sound like, you know, like kind of like forbidden, but this is like everybody, you know, if you go on social media and find some people that
I
are
wonder too if it's more effective too, like with the whole millennial vibe, you know, like the 18 to 35-year-olds, maybe that's a better outlet, you know, because we grew up with like, you know, one-to-one, peer-to-peer, so maybe that's the way to do it. Now, that's a great idea. Here's another great idea. Starbucks in Japan, they're actually going to serve alcohol now with their drinks, and it's weird. It took a little longer to get this going, and I'm surprised Japan did at first, but I think it would totally work. They'll have like a little happy hour, and it's going to be basically a wine-spiked frappuccino. And they're going to call it the wine Fraggiano. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Another made-up name.
That's what they do, right. Yeah.
So this is like nothing new in my world. I mean, I can pick out which drinks will go good with which little spike. And I've named the Starbucks with a little bit of rum in it the Flascachino.
Flascachino. Just put chino at the end and you got yourself a Starbucks drink.
All I can say is don't blow this, Japan. Make it work so that we can all get this over here. I think it's a great idea.
I think in the next year it will be here. Because a lot of people, they'll go hang out like, hey, you want to meet up at a Starbucks and talk? You know, and people are like, we don't want coffee at night. Alcoholic beverage, that works at night, right? So
exactly, there you go.
Smart for them to do.
All right, lots and lots of winning is going to be happening on the show today. Of course, we have our Goodwill outfits that Mark and I are wearing, and you can head over to Facebook. We can't get up and model at this very moment, but we will. You can head on over to Facebook and take a guess on what they cost for a chance to win a $100 gift card. And then also tickets to the Clay County Fair. We have a family 4-pack coming up later on. Don't go anywhere. We're going to have your chance to win that.
Don't forget to visit us on Facebook, River City Live TV. We'll be back right after this.